Leo, Leo, Leo. This read is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And actually, you don't have to be a Leo for it to resonate for you. Okay, if the title caught your eye, that's fine as well. Also, the readings are timeless, regardless of the date and time I specify in the video. If you're viewing this, like, say, 4 months from now, it's still valid. So, angels, spirits, and guides of the highest truth and compassion of our potential Leo viewers. What do we have for the Leo viewers today? Please and thank you. One more time, I think. Yeah. Okay, for the Leos. So far out the deck, we have release and perspective. Crystals, focus. Anything else here for the Leo? Okay, vigilance. And whale, breach. Okay. Purification. Unfoldment. That one wants to come out too, so we'll let it. And I think that one was trying to come out too. So we'll go with it, okay? Submerged. Unfoldment. What was this? Wake up call. Alright, I think they're telling a story here, so I'm just going to get them around. And we have completion, full moon. FYI, we have a full moon. Oh, hey, I'm missing a thumbnail. Okay, anyways, we have we have a full moon coming up on the 20th. So there is release. There is purification. Rain, or if you have been letting out a lot of emotions, crying, for instance, that is purification. Okay. There's an unfolding of a completion of this cycle. You're seeing things from a whole new perspective. I'm going to get the book meaning on this also, but we have stone people. Being vigilant of people. You may feel like there was a, like, okay, when I see breach, I think breach and security. So, let something in or open. Wake up call. Tsunami. Okay, so the purification could have felt like a tsunami of emotions coming over. And we have a full moon here. And then the perspective kind of looks like a full moon also. It's the Milky Way, so maybe you've been seeing a lot of things about the Milky Way or constellations. We have crystals and focus. Also a reminder that if you're into the whole crystal thing and, you know, on a whim, you're just stopping by little metaphysical stores, remember that you can not only keep them on you, but you can set the intention for them to absorb the emotions and the energy that you are releasing also. You were submerged for a long time. So a lot of feelings and thoughts and emotions that were submerged have been released, and that's why you're going through the purification. We're going to put those together. I think those really go together. Release, submerged, purification. Also, that's autumnal equinox. Also, we have that coming up on the 22nd, I believe, the autumn equinox. Don't quote me on that, okay? For a long time, you've gone on instinct. You've been very good about trusting your instincts. But also, essentially, maybe like a lone wolf, a lone survivor on your own quite a bit. But okay, so that being said, wolves travel out on their own, but they also have packs as well, don't they? Okay. There's more cards here. Finding balance and harmony. That's a lot of cards out of this one deck for you guys, Leo. Synergy. We have Synergy, the Green Man. That may be of significance to somebody, but this card also fell out. Shape-shifting. Okay, so we're going to get 2 book meanings here. What the freaking deck is that? Okay. The clouds, the shape-shifting is... In both subtle and more dramatic ways, you can shape-shift by your choice of clothing, hairstyle, adornments, and even mannerisms, such as facial expressions, gestures, and the way you walk. By adjusting these along with your internal attitude, you can actually display different personas. When you experiment these variations of self-expression that are not how you ordinarily present yourself, others will react to you, depending on the degree in which your persona contrasts with the ones they are more familiar with. Be like the clouds as you try out different forms, stretching your limits at times, willing to move and adjust as necessary. Lift your head up, square your shoulders, and stand tall, that your chest and heart are open to the world, and note how this feels. I also feel like they call this the superhero pose too. If you watch Grey's Anatomy, where they would put their hands on their hips and do the superhero pose, you may feel vulnerable at first, but stay with it. Then let your shoulders fall forward slightly, pull your chest inward an inch or 2, and let your head drop a little. Observe how this feels. You can also experiment with contracting your aura, aka your energy field, to then expand it as far as you comfortably can. By this kind of shape-shifting, you can consciously choose your expression into the world. Just remember who you are at the core. We're going with stone people. Tree. Summer solstice. Stone people. There we go. Remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening your mind and senses to information as it is presented to you, through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. It is especially true in the 2 main areas. Okay, so you're receiving information through your eyes, your ears, your physical sensations. You're seeing, say you keep seeing shapes in the clouds, on stickers, on memes, on TV shows, on some lady's t-shirt when you're passing by her in the mall. You could also be hearing, which is the music. We have the music card here too. Hearing like certain... Oh, yeah. Alright, this is going to make sense for somebody I know. But anyways, hearing messages that resonate wholly on a whole new level is what I'm feeling. But also other messages that are pertaining to past life scenarios and situations, and they may be triggering some things for you. Triggering in a good way, okay? Physical sensations and detached thoughts. Physical sensations, you're getting chills on one side of your body, goosebumps, feeling tingly. Sometimes it may feel like your skin is crawling, and you may also be feeling like somebody's just slightly grasping your arm or your elbow or something. And also the detached thoughts is, you know, coming in out of left field when you really weren't thinking about anything, and then all of a sudden this idea or this thought comes into your head. Alright, it is especially true in 2 main areas. First, follow any gut feelings that tell you to be wary about someone or something. Second, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others. Maintain your vigilance of clues around you and inside of you. Assess what is emanating from your body, and then sort out any conditioned responses from what is purely instinctual. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, take a breath, and stand tall in your stature. Alright, so as I was putting that book away, I was glanced at my romance cards. So my higher self is like, yeah, let's go there. Also, that's, okay, so earlier it said talking to you through your eyes, your feeling, your senses also. So this being said about me glancing at the romance cards, so then I'm like, okay, that's my higher self wanting me to go to the romance cards next. Sometimes if it's from spirit, the image of the cards will come into mind, but I know this was my higher self because she used my physical eyes. Okay, that being said, if you are like, say you're looking at this busy thing, right? There's a lot of words here, and your eyes instinctively go to one word or one card. That's like your higher self leading you, okay? And if that did happen, if your eyes keep going to one specific card and you're curious about it, reach out to me, okay? And I'd be more than happy to pull more cards on top of that for you, okay? Or if it's a card that I didn't look up the book meaning for. Also, you can look up the book meaning yourself. This is the deck. It's called Earth Magic, and you can probably find the downloadable book online. One more shuffle of these romance cards, and then we'll get moon messages as well. I'm already being drawn to the moon message deck. What do we have for the Leos? Depicting their situation. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for those of you who are single at this time, please stay optimistic about it, okay? You are healing, you've been healing and mending and releasing, and now is the time to just live life, go with the flow, and stay in positive thinking. And as you do this, it'll bring them closer to you quicker. But they are on their way to you, but negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions will slow this down also, okay? And not just negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions about your love life or the romantic partner coming towards you, but any of those feelings about anything that's going on in your life will block progress. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe those of you who are in union, it could be time for like a little getaway treat, or maybe you're planning a trip. Turn the phones off, shut down the laptops. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So for those of you who are going through a separation or a breakup, let your friends help you, okay? If they want to bring you chicken noodle soup and a bottle of wine, let them do that. You may be needing to ask friends from help for friends from other situations. Also, not just anything involved romantically, okay? Deception, someone who's wearing a false mask, self-mask in this relationship. Okay, so this is what this means. There's no third parties involved. It just means that someone is wearing a false self-mask in the relationship, whether this be you or the person you're dealing with, okay? There's another one here. All right. So on that note, I looked on the bottom of the deck. The time has come to clear your energy and to release your ex. And vice versa. 1414 on the timer as I say that. Hold one moment. So I looked up 1414. And remember how we were talking about releasing submerged feelings and stuff. And it's like purification. So one of the meanings for the angel number is that your thoughts and feelings are being elevated at this time. So in order to, and we have a positive thinking card, in order to be able to focus and stay in the present moment and go into that positive thinking, you were needing to release some things. Oh, and if you haven't gone through this, if you haven't been boo-hooing your eyes out, well, you will be, my dear. But it'll be okay. You'll get through it, okay? And if you need to, maybe ask for help from friends. And also, if you're drawn to, you can look up the number 1414 to see what resonates with you on that. But I just think that that resonated with this read. Oh my gosh. And then down here it says, it means that you need to maintain a positive attitude in life. Your angels are urging you. And you should use your talents and abilities that you have, because now is the time. 'Tis the time. Step into your power. They are healing family issues also. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe not just your parents. It could be siblings or other family members, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas. Okay, and I feel like this is coming up for both of you. Those of you who are in union and those of you who are not in union right now. You guys are doing that same thing anyways, okay? They're healing themselves and you're healing yourself. Okay, moon messages. Oh, I can't go wrong with the moon message deck. I knock on them to knock any residual negative energy that they may be holding from previous reads. Okay, that one is one. And I'm just doing this because sometimes it's easier. It's easier for spirit as well. Let me say one more card and then the card on the bottom of the deck also. Prosperity lies ahead. Ooh, yeah. And this bull may be of significance to somebody. Maybe you're seeing the bull a lot. Maybe you're a Taurus or you're dealing with the Taurus. The answers you need are coming. And a new start is coming. A new start and answers. Well, that's always good, right? Also, pay attention to the music or the conversations you have with people, or like little jingles that may get stuck in your head, or a certain like motto or phrase or a saying that you keep seeing over and over. A time to give rather than to take. And a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Yeah, the full moon is going to be very significant for you, and maybe you're dealing with an Aries also. And when I say dealing with an Aries also, this comes to mind about this and this. They are two releasing exes, okay? If you're dealing with a male, a masculine figure, we all know how these guys work, right? And they're kind of like not very emotional or big on speaking their thoughts or feelings about things. So the book meaning that comes to mind also about the shape-shifting is how people perceive us. And, you know, especially those who we know very well, when their demeanor changes or their reactions to things change. It's 2:22 on the clock also. But I feel like that maybe is just something to keep in mind, that they're healing and releasing also. And so when things change, they may be seeming distant lately, or even maybe quite the opposite. Maybe they're seeming a little more vigilant about your situation and your emotions and your thoughts and your feelings. What else do we have? A crystal card. Okay. I put crystals on my Facebook today, but ooh, I think, is this selenite? It is. It is selenite. There's your validation, my loves. Okay, and luminous cleansing offers protection. Taurus moon, and we had a Taurus card earlier. I mentioned that, right? Okay, I'm gonna let this be right here, and you can pause and read it if you need to after I fix the mother effing focus on it so you can see it. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Leo. If you're interested, no, I'm looking at these cards and they're like, pull a card. Focus on success. We have focus here also. All right. And if interested, holler at me. I shall give you a read or pull more cards if you would like me to do so. If it resonated on any sort of level, please hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, Leos. Until next time, my dears, love and light.